Hello everyone, it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters with another layout for 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. This one is for day 11 or October the 11th, and the sketch is in the top right hand corner there, and it is created by Inez. So I have basically already put this together, nothing stuck down, but I was just playing around, and in the end I decided to just turn my camera on from this point and start filming. So usually I don't get this far down the process before I start filming, but for this one I did, so that's okay. I'm just going to stick it all down. I am following Cece's sketch fairly well, I would say. I've got sort of the main elements, I suppose, that Cece has. I've just added a few extra paper layers, and instead of a scallop, I have actually fussy cut some florals from the 6x8 paper. Now this one I'm pretty sure, let me just double check. Yeah, so this is using my How to Kill a Kit with Style for the month of September, and it's called Warm and Cozy Collection. It is from Rosie Studio, but it's rebranded, I think, for the reject shop, so I don't know what the actual name of the collection is. I assume it's Rosie Studio. Most of the reject shop stuff here in Australia is Rosie Studio, but they rebrand it to their own brand, their own branding, but I'm not 100% sure. But that is what I'm using. And so you can see there I've fussy cut the 6x6 paper. I had, this is only one sheet of the 6x6 paper, but the kind of design that I fussy cut of the florals was on two ends of the 6x6 paper. So I've just cut that out. Now it doesn't match up perfectly, but my photos are going to cover it basically. Anyway, my photos and embellishments almost cover all of the floral design, so you barely see any of it. But you can't really tell that I've pieced it together. And the same with the darker floral piece there. Now the pink is one full, well, it's not a full sheet of 12 by 12 obviously because it's smaller than that, but it is a 12 by 12 piece from the Briarwood collection by Rosie Studio. That is also one of my How to Kill a Kit with Style kits for the month of September. I don't know how I'm going to go with that kit. I'm going to be brutally honest. I haven't actually started using it yet. I've been focused on the other two Rosie Studio collections I had in my September How to Kill a Kit with Style. So I'm not sure how I'm going to go, but we'll see. We will see. Now, I sort of took my inspiration for my embellishments from that little sort of cluster that Cece put in the bottom left. So she had that sort of starbursty sort of circle going on there, and I sort of took the circle theme and ran with it. So all of my embellishments are circle themed on this layout. I do have 3 photos. They are of Addison attempting to have some tummy time. She's on a pillow on the couch. I'm sitting right beside her. She's very safe. She's not going to fall. I know I'm taking a photo, but she's not going to fall. And so, yeah, so that's what the photos are, and there was 3 of them, and look, they're all variations on a theme. I mean, the photos are almost exactly the same. Her head's just in a slightly different position each time, but I kind of wanted to include them all. Even though one would have been enough to tell the story, I just felt like, I don't know, the 3 of them, the series looked kind of cute, so that's what I'm doing. And I pulled out circles really that I found across the collection, so I don't use much of the so a few of the circles, sorry, let me start again. A few of the circles have words on them, but I cover a lot of that. So down the bottom left, there was a larger circle element that was like a burgundy sort of colour, and that had some wording on it. It was a quote. And so I covered that, and I just had it sort of poking out from underneath my photos. And then I used another floral circle with butterflies on. And then up in the top right, I had like a film, one of those old school film reels. Actually, they're like the viewfinder wheel things. Anyway, that. And I have another circle element that just says love you more, which I thought was cute. And then in the bottom right, which I'm working on right now, I have a little circle that has a bee on it, of all things, a beehive. And then a chipboard piece that I add that says you are one of a kind, and then a tiny little circle that just says hey. So that's how I've created my sort of clusters, and then I do end up adding 3 phrase strips into each of my clusters as well. And that's actually about it. I'm adding my title now, as you can see. So my title just simply says "You Can Do It." I am going to have to go back actually and stick these down with wet glue, because I thought they were going to stick, but I don't think they will stick long term. So they're going to need some wet glue. And mental note to self, because I'm trying to push them back on the page now, the Heidi Swapp Colour Shine does not dry on these stickers. So that's a bit of a shame, but next time I might need to remember to do my splatters first and then stick my title down. So I'm just, as I said, adding my title, "You Can Do It." So I'm adding that in now, and then have I stuck all my word strips? No. So I'm going to stick my little phrase strips down. Yeah, no, I haven't. That's what I'm doing now. Look at that. So look, I didn't have heaps of choice when it came to these word strips. So they say, "So lucky to love you, the best view, like a champ, own it, nothing beats this, good times, wonderful, XXX, and love." So, I mean, they all work, but I didn't have a lot of choices. So the ephemera pack that came in this collection, unlike the Rosie Studio packs that you buy direct from Rosie Studio, these packs only have 1 set of ephemera each. And so that's still 70 pieces. But that's why I only had 1 set of each of the ephemera. And I've done pretty well with this collection. It's not killed yet, but I've given it a pretty good go, if I don't say so myself. I did pull one of the chipboard. That chipboard that says "You're One of Kind" is actually from the Indigo Mist collection from Rosie Studio as well, because I'm pulling from both of those collections for September and Briarwood, as I said, but I have not used any of that yet. Hopefully I get some of that used. Now I'm coming in to add my splatters, and then I'm all done. So as I said, this is day 11 of 30 Days of Sketches. So I will have the playlist linked down below. My video is uploaded to the playlist already. And if you want to see what everybody is doing, go and just watch that playlist. I love the joint playlists. They're amazing because everybody can contribute, but be warned, there will be hundreds of videos in there. So they're a nice thing to kind of have going, and because they just play through everything yourself. So I love them, but there's going to be a lot of inspiration there. I will also link to Christy's 30 Days of Sketches Facebook page, because all of the sketches are listed there, and these are all created exclusively for this series by the members of the 30 Days of Sketches community group. So that is super exciting. I'm just doing a little doodly border because I thought it needed something, which I loved. I've done a few of those this month. And then I'm adding my navy Heidi Swapp Colour Shine splatters, and we are all done. So a close-up is coming right at you. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we will see you in tomorrow's video, I think. All right, guys. Bye.